Okay. Oops, I just gotta change the brush. Yeah, this one is better. Okay. Me toca, me toca, me toca. This is a very tricky phrase. It's very commonly said in Spanish. It's tricky because the literal meaning is weird. Because let me show you here. Toca comes from the verb tocar, which means to touch or to play an instrument. Toco el piano. I play the piano. Toca mi mano. Touch my hand. Okay, so tocar is a common Spanish verb, and that's the meaning, the main meaning of this verb. But if you say me toca, that changes a bit. You can be saying literally that someone is touching you, which, it's a bit, you're just saying literally someone is touching you. But this phrase also has a different meaning. Okay. So if someone says me toca and then adds more to that, then the meaning can be something else other than the literal meaning. So, what does this mean? This means I have to, or it's one's turn to do something, right? Sometimes you have chores to do. Most of the times, I mean, everybody has chores to do. And when talking about this, you can say, hey, it's your turn. It's your turn to do something. Okay. So you can use me toca, te toca. By the way, this word here, me, can change. You can use different reflexive pronouns like te toca, les toca, le toca. Okay, so just keep that in mind that me is very flexible in this phrase, and essentially it can be replaced by other reflexive pronouns. Okay, so me toca, I have to do something, or it's my turn to do something. Okay, so technically this phrase means it's my turn. But just remember that this can change, if you change the reflexive pronoun. Okay, so let's look at some examples using this common phrase. It's very common. It's very common. You'll see. You'll see. Okay. Me toca salir tarde. Me toca salir tarde. Del trabajo hoy. Me toca salir tarde del trabajo hoy. What are we talking about here? We're talking about trabajo, tarde. Hoy? What are we talking about? This sentence means I have to leave work late today. Okay? So if you're, I don't know, you're over the phone, you're on your phone, just talking to a friend or your family, and that person says, hey, do you want to eat dinner with us tonight? Then you can say, me toca salir tarde del trabajo hoy. No puedo. I have to leave work late today, so I can't, right? So that's what we're talking about here. Let's break this down and let's see how this sentence works. Me toca, that's the phrase that we are learning today. And this means, in this case, I have to. I have to, leave work, salir tarde. This is a common phrase, salir tarde. Salir comes from, well, salir is a verb, and it means to go out, to leave a place, but exiting a place as well. So you're leaving, you're, going out. Salir, hoy salgo tarde. When you say salir tarde, this whole phrase here, salir tarde, that means that you are going to leave someplace late. Okay, salir, leave late. That's what it means. Salir tarde. Salir tarde. Del Del is technically two words, and they are de él, okay? Because we need to use de to add more to the sentence. Salir tarde de, you want to add more to the sentence. And then él is a definite article, masculine, because we're talking about work. Noun, this is a noun. El trabajo, work. Or even, that means job as well. Trabajo means job and work. That's something good to know. So when you say del trabajo, when you see de él, you won't see that in Spanish because that becomes del trabajo. You know, I have to leave work. Essentially, you're saying in English, you have to leave work, right? Hoy, today. So, me toca salir tarde del trabajo hoy. I have to leave work late today. Okay? So, you can have hoy, this last word. You can have it at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. It's the same thing. Hoy me toca salir tarde del trabajo, or me toca salir tarde del trabajo hoy. So that's perfectly correct. It's correct. It's fine to say that in Spanish. Okay, salir tarde de, just remember that, this whole sentence, salir tarde de, is to add more to the sentence, and you're saying that you're leaving someplace late. Okay, so in this case, we added el trabajo, and that's why we have del. And trabajo, once again, means work or job. Okay, excellent. Me toca, remember, this is the phrase we're learning today. Me toca means I have to do something, right? Me toca trabajar, I have to work. Me toca dormirme temprano, I have to sleep early. So you can change this to anything you want. Me toca dormir temprano. Oops, you cannot see the whole phrase. I'll fix that for you right now. Okay. Me toca dormir temprano. This means I have to go to bed early, okay? Or to literally sleep early. I have to sleep early. Okay, dormir means to sleep. It's a verb. It means to sleep. And temprano means early. Okay, so that's something important to know. Of course, if you want to use the phrase me toca, you can use it in many, many different ways. If you want to say, I have to do something. Okay, it's a different way to say tengo que. Tengo que is the same, that's a more literal meaning of, I have to do something. Tengo que. Okay, so both are the same. They have the same meaning. Sorry, me toca and tengo que. I have to do something. Okay. Excellent. This is tricky, huh? Because if you translate this literally, it makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. But now that you know that me toca means I have to, well, that's something good. That's good. Now you understand the whole sentence. Excellent. So let's look at another example using this phrase. Okay. Te toca limpiar la casa mañana. Te toca limpiar la casa mañana. Now we're saying te toca, okay? And this means it's your turn to clean the house tomorrow. This is a good one for sure. Te toca. Te toca means it's your turn. You're saying, you're using te, okay? And this is to say you need to do something. It's your turn to do something. So, te toca. By the way, toca stays the same. You don't have to change anything here. The only thing that can change is this, the reflexive pronoun, okay? Te toca limpiar. Limpiar means to clean up as well. So te toca limpiar means it's your turn to clean la casa. La casa means the house. Mañana means tomorrow. Once again, this word can go at the beginning of the sentence. You can say, mañana te toca limpiar la casa. And it means the same thing. It's your turn to clean the house tomorrow. Okay? So this is something really interesting that you can change the phrase a little bit and just adjust. Like it's flexible and you can use it for other situations to say, it's your turn, it's my turn, it's their turn, or I have to, or they have to do something. So here you can change this to, for example, le toca. Le toca salir tarde del trabajo hoy. This is a formal phrase. Le toca. You're saying you have to leave work late today, or it's your turn to leave work late today, okay? Or te toca salir tarde del trabajo hoy. It's your turn to leave work late today, okay? When you are saying, te toca, le toca, nos toca, that is more like it's my turn, your turn, their turn. But when you say me toca, that can mean I have to do something or it's my turn to do something. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify that a little bit. But, it's something interesting that this phrase is very flexible. It can mean two things, and it's a very good phrase to use. It's a common one, very common. Excellent. Remember, me toca means I have to, and it's my turn to do something as well. And once again, you can change me with other, to other reflexive pronouns. Excellent. Do you have any questions? Any questions? Lo entiendo. That's good. That's good. Hola desde los Estados Unidos. Saludos hasta los Estados Unidos. Esmeralda.